Welcome back to AUPanthers.tv. Jim Pittman with assistant coach Nick Stanton. Adelphi was on the short end of a 90-80 game this evening. However, saw a lot of good things by the Panthers. What was the defensive idea going into this game?
Well, defensively, they're, an extremely talented squad, very tough to stop. Williams, Desmond Williams, big problem, and Mallory is a big
6'5"
problem.
point guard.
6'5" point guard. He's tough to match up with. And, we tried to do a good job of staying attached with Mallory at all times. In the first half, did a very good job, got some points in transition. Second half, lost him a little bit, and he's a great player. He'll make you pay.
You see, they're a strange team to defend because normally on transition defense, you want to sprint back to the paint, protect against the layup. They just stop. They don't run any further. They stop at the three-point line and shoot.
Right. You really got to sprint back, talk, and locate early and get out on their shooters because that's what they're really trying to do is get off the threes real quick. And then obviously bang on the offensive glass if they happen to miss, and they did a great job of that in the second half.
Yeah, the second half, that was really a big difference. They scored second chance points, 16 to your 8.
Yeah.
And it's tough, especially with their penetration, so you look to help, and nobody's going to be able to box out if they do miss.
Right. It takes a really good second effort. And it was there at times tonight for us. It wasn't there for the full 40 minutes, and they really made us pay. I think 11 second-half offensive rebounds for them, which credit to them for really going and hitting the glass, and we got to do a better job of that.
One thing that I really liked this evening was with all these new faces on the Adelphi roster, Coach Duke wasn't shy about putting them in the game early.
Yeah, well, we like all of our guys. I mean, they're all solid players. We got a lot of new guys, so we got to play them. And for the most part, they do very, very well. Obviously, there's a little bit of a learning curve with all of them, and that goes for the guys that were here last year too. So, early in the season, some things to clean up, but, we think we got a nice group of players that we can build on with.
Yeah, it looks like a good future. Now, Anthony LeBroy had 22 points to lead you in scoring, and Michael Coffey, another returnee at 16.
Yep. Both of those two guys are solid returnees. They know exactly what we want. They're very, very good, very coachable. They did a great job. Obviously, we just couldn't get enough stops on the other end collectively as a whole team.
Now, we heard a lot of things about Manny Suarez, and obviously he showed tonight he's what he was talking about.
Yeah, Manny's a great player, great kid, tremendous length, great shooter. Really does a good job on the defensive glass too. We think he can be a great player for us. He certainly had a decent game tonight and can continue to get better.
He had a complete game. He made 3 3-pointers. He scored 15 points, but he also grabbed 11 rebounds.
Right, exactly, and that's what Manny can do for us. I mean, we almost expect double-doubles from Manny. We believe he's that good, and we believe he should have those in every game.
A year ago when he matched up against Southern Connecticut, we were hoping to stay with him for maybe 30 minutes. This was anybody's game with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we feel like when we play well, when we don't turn the ball over, when we rebound the basketball and we run what we run offensively, we feel like we can play with anybody that we match up with on our schedule. And that's not insulting to anyone we're playing against. That's just we believe we got great players who play hard, and we think we can play with anyone. And we were right there tonight. A few plays here and there.
Right.
You never know what will happen.
Well, in the NE10, there are no easy games.
Right, correct.
And your next game is going to be up at Springfield, Massachusetts, the birthplace of basketball,
That's right.
where you play against American International.
Yep, AIC is a very good team, obviously defending conference champs last year. They're a tough team, physical team. They get out and guard you in the half court. They'll press you a little bit. They like to post up guards. They're a very tough matchup for us, very different than Southern Connecticut, but we think we can improve on the defensive rebounding and we'll be all right.
Well, Coach, it was glad having you. Our next webcast will be against New Haven, but first the Panthers will go up to Springfield where they play the Yellow Jackets of American International. Thank you for watching AUPanthers.tv.